Chapter 14. Your Royal Highness, I have returned from my second trip into the cars, and I have much to tell you. With this letter I am sending several more pages that describe everything I saw. I don't know if any of it explains why you're forbidden from entering the cars, or why the monarchy would fall if you did, but what I've seen suggests that the answer is somewhere in that swamp. It's only a matter of time before I find it. In my report I mentioned the strange creatures who have been guiding me. They're unlike any animal I know. They never leave my side, and yet I always have the feeling that even if they left, I still wouldn't be alone. I plan to return again soon to continue searching for answers. Can you please tell me when I can expect my father to come home? Every morning I wake, hoping to see him back at our house. Your obedient servant, Anne. Dear Anne, I have read through your descriptions several times now. I cannot thank you enough for sending it to me. This isn't anything like I imagined the cars would be. Imps made of mud and clay, the ruins of an old castle, the shade of King Isar. I can't believe the king ordered an attack on his castle while he was still inside. I've studied the history of my ancestors, and nothing even suggests that happened to Isar. I agree that nothing you've learned explains why I am not allowed into the cars. Thank you for continuing to explore. I am confident you'll find the answer soon. And now I have to confess. It pains me to say this, Anne, but I don't know where your father is. I am so sorry. When you first told me about the Crimson Hoods, I assumed they were a secret kept by my mother. I agreed to return your father, thinking I would simply be able to ask my mother for his release. But my mother claims the Crimson Hoods are a myth. I swear on my crown that I'll find out what is happening. I fear some rogues may be kidnapping people in my mother's name, or perhaps there's even more sinister explanation. I have long suspected that magic might actually be real. It would explain how mysterious these hoods are, coming only during the gloaming tide and never speaking. If it's true that the hoods are magical, it's even more urgent that we track them down. Could you please tell me about what you know of these hoods? I need a clue to begin looking for an answer. Again, I apologize that I didn't tell you sooner, but I'll make this right. It is the monarch's duty to protect the people, and I would be a terrible queen if I couldn't do that for your father. Your friend, Janaya. Your Royal Highness, I can't believe what you said. All my life I was raised to believe the Crimson Hoods served the queen, that the chosen few served her in 9 towers. It was all a lie? Why would someone do this? Please, your Highness, I beg you to find him. He has had an injury since birth that makes it difficult for him to walk. Why would someone take a wounded man? The Crimson Hoods are not a myth. They have been a part of our lives for as long as anyone can remember. We sing songs about them at the Gloamingtide Festival. Everyone dreams of being taken by them to serve the monarch. I will do whatever it takes to help. My father is all I have left. I know that our pact is secret. I won't tell anyone what I do for you in the cars. But if you come to Emberfell, you can speak to anyone that will tell you the Crimson Hoods are real. That night we met, I told you everything I knew about the Hoods. My new mother, Mrs. Grandwin, knows much more of our history than I do. She could tell you all you need to know. Please, your Highness, come talk to her. Your servant, Anne. Your Royal Highness, it's strange for this much time to pass between our letters. Usually when I write, I can expect your response within a day, sometimes sooner. It has been 3 days now, and I have yet to hear from you. I have a list of people who are willing to tell you about the Crimson Hoods. All you need to do is consent to visit. Again, I promise not to tell anyone about our business in the cars. But if it means finding my father, I think it's important you know everything about the Hoods. Please respond. Your servant, Anne. Dearest Anne, I'm afraid it won't be possible for me to come to Emberfell. My mother has taken a turn for the worse and grows weaker by the hour. I don't feel I can leave 9 towers. She's going to die soon, Anne. She's going to die soon, and I still don't know how to be queen. The monarch defends the peace and the prosperity. If I don't know how to do that, what will happen to that peace? I could destroy the monarchy without ever setting foot in that wretched cars. I don't know what to do. Janaya. And that's the end of chapter 14.